example, it's 100 like milliwatts or so. So it has a range of about 500 meters in a city. So if we were in here, we could probably get about 500 meters through here with the 343. Now, if we were in a perfect like flat land or up on a hill, you can get about 850 to maybe a click if you're lucky. All right. Basically, the way it works is Acre. You know how with T4 we can kind of hear you everywhere with the 152? It's not like that anymore. If you guys are down in a valley somewhere or like in a bowl, the terrain will actually mask your radio waves. So when you guys are trying to talk to people, keep that in mind. All right, that's just kind of the basics of it. I will post a wiki link if y'all wanted to know more about like the inner details of it. But
yes, please.
Yes, I will do that. Acre's really cool because we can do a lot with it, so that's why we kind of went with it and things like that. So I'll put the documentation in here. If there's a user, go ahead, Zach.
And a big, gigantic, huge, enormous heads up. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, the AI can hear you.
Default volume?
Yes.
Whisper.
They can...
Make sure
they
you're
can
on
hear
whisper.
you based on the same volume as you can hear other people.
So, okay, you guys remember how to change it? Let's talk about regular vocals, okay?
How loud am I now?
Yeah, so you guys hold down tab, right? And you can scroll wheel. You have 0, which if it's blank, you won't hear anything. It's whispering. 1 click's about 1 to 5 meters. 2 click is about 10 meters.
2 clicks normal speaking voice.
Yeah, 2 clicks normal speaking voice. 3 clicks about 15 meters. Yelling's about 20 to 100 meters depending on where you're at and how quiet it is.
And
so
and map default buildings will actually occlude your voice.
Yes.
So I don't know if there's any map default shit right around us, so but I did notice it the other day when we were out on the CQB range. Waller was sitting up on top of a building. When I went behind another one, he got a lot there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And the AI will hear your voice and react. I know with TFAR, we said did it with TFAR. We were prepping you guys for this because we had a feeling if we ever went to this, it would be a fucking change if y'all sat here and was like, but they can hear me now. We just went under the assumption that they could always hear us, and we just gotta practice noise discipline and things like that. So
can they still hear you key your radio?
If you're on WISP, they shouldn't.
Yeah, I think that was a problem with TFAR.
TFAR they could because they heard the click, but Acre shouldn't. Go ahead, Philly.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
no.
So I couldn't hear you when. So if I turn this volume all the way down, is that whispering or does it have to be on the first
That
line?
is whispering.
That's whispering.
Like, if it's all the way down to the bottom.
Alright.
You hear how he fades?
Yeah, it's basically your nut to butt interior.
Then this is the first bar.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second bar. This is the third bar. And this is yelling.
So radios are going to be more important because with TFAR, I could basically, if you're on yelling, I could hear you almost all the way down there, right? With this now, we have to use the 343s and stuff like that because
especially in towns.
Mm-hmm. Because you will not hear the guys across the street anymore like we used to. So just keep that in mind. That's why I'm pitching you guys using the 343s because it gives you guys a rifleman radio. It's light and it's not really hard to use. So if you guys want to open it up to interact with your radio, you have to go hit your self interaction, whatever that key is for your ACE self interaction. It'll be like radios. See, it'll pop up and it should have however many you have. So it'd be like the 152 and the 343. If you click on the 152, you can set it as active or open it or change the push to talk or share it. So we want to open it, right? So you go and interact with it, make sure everybody's here. Do you see this? Everybody see the radio in front of you now?
Yep.
It's gone through my physical form.
Okay. So this is the 343. This is the rifleman radio. It's got a range of, like I was saying, about 500 to about a click depending on the terrain. On the top, you have your volume, so you can change the volume if you click on it on the top there. It has your current volumes at 100%. You can change that.
It says change channel.
So change channel.
To the left of it, Billy.
Yeah,
Just the volume.
The left of it, the one with the little, has like the slider scale on it, that's the volume. If you click right, you can lower it or raise it. So you can change the volumes of your radios too. So, to change channels, the way the 343s work is they have 3 different blocks. So each block has 16 channels on it. So you don't have to get super crazy. All you can do is, so I'm on channel 1. Let me set it as active really quick. Stand by. You guys hear me on the 343 channel 1?
Si, senor.
That's the 152.
Did you not hear me, Philly?
I did not.
Okay.
I hear somebody keying in.
That's many.
Okay. So, 343 channel 1, you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
I heard
Hi,
you.
how are you doing?
How
Really?
many people here are actually carrying a 343?
Me.
Oh, what is
I
this
am.
radio?
Do a bunch of people need 343s?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a 152, sorry.
Yeah. You can be on a 343, Philly.
Alright, a sec. I'll put down a box for some minute.
Yeah. 343s are super simple to use, and that's why I recommend.
They're very
yeah.
simple and very light,
Yeah.
which is, you know, good for you guys because if you were all trying to carry a 117, I'd have to slap you upside the back of the head
Yeah.
because those things are heavy, and as a pilot, I'm not even going to carry one because fuck that.
Well, you got the bird one, don't you?
Yeah,
So
I'll
the
just
343s are...
The rifleman radio, yes, that's the team radio that we're gonna use. Is each team will get a channel, and that's your guys' team net. You remember how in TFR you guys had like 120 and all that? You guys will get assigned one of these channels. All right.
Am I supposed to have 2 radios of the 152 variant?
No,
might.
you don't need.
'Cause I have 3 radios total.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't know.
With the 152, you should just have like a general.
Oh, the
Squad leader
default
net.
one is in the kit. Okay, that's why.
Radio check on 343 radio.
Yep.
Charlie.
That's how you
They're
use
not
the
in
three.
there yet.
I know. Can I put mine in here?
Radio check 1 343.
So did you put
Charlie?
God damn it. Button. I need to put my extra in.
accessories? You're there.
Actually, hang on.
What's a deep channel?
We'll talk
Okay,
about
so
that.
there's 20. Anybody who does not have a 343 yet. A lot easier to follow
Have it open. Yes, please. Everybody should know how to operate this thing, because everybody should probably have one. If they're on the ground or going to be on the ground.
So, you all have a 343, correct?
Correct.
You all have your 343 open.
Correct.
Correct.
See.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing you'll notice looking at the channel knob, you have 16 channels.
Yeah.
If by some miracle all 16 channels get taken up, so everybody hears me on channel 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, Philly was asking about detach handle. If you click that handle, it'll come off, and you'll be looking at the inside of the radio, kinda. There's a little blue dial. If you click that blue dial, that'll switch you to a different channel block.
Actually, there's 16 channel blocks, too.
So, you have 16 sets of 16 channels, so this thing
That's
has
a lot.
more than enough channels. So basically, squad lead, when you guys head out for a mission, you know, you can say, we're gonna use block 4, channels 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And then that's your squad's nets, and you shouldn't be interrupting them. Which leaves the bigger radios, the 152s and the 117s, free for use for
Command
contact
and
between
air and blah,
command and
blah.
control and air ops and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, one,
that's
go
the
ahead,
basics. Of that's the basics. That is honestly the basics of the 343. Pretty dirt simple.
super easy, super easy. You guys have any questions?
Negative.
Alright, now let's talk about radio etiquette for everyone really quick, because with Acre, we have to be careful with it, alright? Acre is, by default, is a half duplex system, and if any of you guys know how radios work, that means that you can only transmit and receive. You can't do both at the same time. You
Transmit
can
or receive.
or receive, excuse me, sorry. So you either are taking in a message or sending one out. So someone is trying to talk to you, and I'm doing this, and someone's trying to talk to me. Someone's trying to talk to me. They can't talk to me because I can't hear them. So when you're transmitting, somebody else may hear interference, but you're not going to hear anything at all because you're transmitting it on the net. So when you guys are talking on your nets, you need to be short and concise, and you need to be using our brevity words like over and over and out, stuff like that, just so people know, hey, I'm clear, so I can talk, so we have a cue. It gets messy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yes,
Over and out?
Over and over and out, yep.
Are we fucking brownies?
No.
Copy,
Yeah,
how
over,
copy.
Copy, how copy, whatever.
He added an extra
Basically,
and in between.
Whatever we use for the end is basically we need to be able to sit here and say, hey, I'm done with my transmission.
The reason I'm taking issue with it is over and out is a paradox. You either want to reply or you don't. If you say out, you don't want to reply. If you say over, you want to reply. You can't say over and out, because then you're saying, I want to reply, but I don't want to reply. See where I'm getting at?
I think he added an extra and, as in over and out.
And or, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, because some people use over and some people use out. They don't use them together. That's what I meant to say. See?
It's just when you said
over
and out, I was like, hang on a sec.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe I want an answer, but I don't want to hear it.
Basically, you guys need to use those pro words more than what we've had in the past with T4, because we can't we can't have two people on the same net at the same time. It's not multiplex like T4 was. We can set it up.
Hey, Waller.
Go ahead, Zach.
Start transmitting.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
hello?
so while Waller's transmitting, you guys are probably getting an earphone.
Hello?
Now we can hear both of you.
Yeah,
I heard both.
Yeah.
I heard both.
But they couldn't hear each other.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him on my end.
But
okay.
I could hear him. I could hear him on my end. So I don't. It's weird.
What?
But yeah, don't worry about it. Just make sure it's the way it default works, guys. So,
one person at a time on the radio.
Yes.
TLDR.
All right. So
I also input something as well. Sorry.
go ahead, Z.
Don't be on a channel you're not supposed to be on. If someone's communicating on 3.6, i.e. AJTAC is communicating with an air call sign, don't key up on 3.6 for any reason unless you've been told to by either the JTAC or the air call sign. Because they could be communicating something very, very important, and then you come in, interrupt, lose everything, lose track of everything. He's trying to guide me onto a target, I miss the target, you guys get schwacked as a result, or something of like. So only be on channels that you're supposed to be on, and yeah, just show a bit of common courtesy towards people talking, as has been mentioned.
Luckily, with the 343s, that shouldn't be a problem. Now, if you're on a 152, that's the problem. So
yeah. Yeah, and also just don't be having fucking conversations on the fucking radio about general shit. I'm just as bad as you guys.
Well, I mean, once again, 343 shouldn't really be an issue as long
Yeah.
as they're not in a hot zone.
Yeah.
Because as we said, the AI can now hear you, so, you know, if you're walking down the street and, you know, going yakety yak yak, Habib Haji that's hiding down that alleyway is gonna go, oh, I hear someone coming, I'm going to fucking blast his ass.
You should be on Whisper when you're in the AO anyways.
Yes. Whisper and use your radios, so use your 343s, that's why we're giving them to you. Alright?
Thank you.
Use the
Welcome to
radio.
training.
So, alright. So
I'll catch you up in a little bit.
There's the 343. Everybody got a 150.
I got one.
Alright, let's open this one, alright?
Oh.
It's gonna open, it's gonna have, welcome to the 152. I'm not going to teach you the advanced operations of this, because you guys really don't need to worry about it. What's going to happen is Halls is actually, when he gets a chance to, he's going to be setting up an acre template for all of our nets. That's the plan. Basically what it'll be is just see where it says, you guys have all your 152s open, right?
Yep.
You see where it says 01, like FML, VOC1 or whatever? That's the channel name. So in the new template, it's going to say command net, or it's going to say AirNet or TACnet or whatever. It'll have a channel identifier on it. So all you'll need to do is actually scan through to find your channel. So you don't, with the 152s, the way we're going to set them up, you don't have to sit here and edit manually into the things. You can, it's a pain in the ass, and it's a pain in the ass on the 117s. But if you guys want to learn how to program that stuff, there's a documentation, and I can show you guys later. But for what we're doing, all we're going to use is default channels, and how you change that, you see where the little preset plus minus?
Yep.
That's how you change it. Okay. That's basically how you operate a 152. Now these have a range of about 3 to 5 clicks. On a good day, you can get out to about 7 if you're on the right terrain. So this one isn't as powerful in terms of like the 117, but this is the 117's little brother, basically. Go ahead, Jack.
Just throw in a caveat.
What?
There are exceptions to this, but we'll go over those in a second.
But basically, this and the 117 can talk to others. So if you have a 152 on you, just remember you need to be on the right, like Z was saying, and don't go channel hopping and all that other stuff where you're not supposed to be, because we don't want you to get all of a sudden have your keybinds change and you're talking to your team, and all of a sudden you're on 3-6 while you're trying to call a cast. That's going to be a bitch. So TLs, I know the TLs aren't here, and I'll have a chat with them about this, but guys that are going to be helping with communications, be very wary on what channel you're talking before you talk. All right, and what radio you're using. It is a bitch, but it's just kind of what we have to deal with. Welcome to the real world. But yeah, go ahead, Z. What did you have?
Sorry, I forgot a thing earlier as well. When you communicate in numbers, communicate the number as individual digits. Don't communicate it as a whole number. So if you're saying 60, say 60, not 60. Because if you say 60, someone could misconstrue it as 16 and had the completely different bearing, or look in the completely wrong place, or whatever. So make sure that you communicate in your numbers nice and concisely, and the best way to do that is obviously just split the digits over what you're saying. The best way.
Radios can confuse speech. People that don't speak very clearly, like I'm one that does that a lot. Star, you're one that does that a lot. That can kind of confuse people. So when you make sure you pronounce 6, like she was saying, 60, or 1 tree, stuff like that, because words get jumbled up, especially over longer ranges, because we might miss a vowel.
You might only hear the E.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Alright, Zach, you want to go over the other special cases?
So, special cases with the 117s and the 152s, their transmission power is, the 152 is what, 5 watts?
5 watts for the 1.5, yes.
Yeah, and then the 117 is 20. So that's your transmission power. That's how far you're going to be able to talk. Exactly. Now, the exceptions are if you hook them up to a vehicle rack. You can actually take your 152 and hook it to a vehicle rack, and that will give you 20 watts of power on your 152. So that basically will turn your little handheld radio into a backpack radio, but it'll be stuck to a vehicle. So,
and
then
you can do that with the
backpack
117
radio
as well. Yeah.
When that's in a vehicle rack, which most vehicles come with that, be mounted to a rack, so it's not an issue. That gives you 50 watts of power, which gives you a lot more oomph, and you can transmit into a lot harder to reach places. Or, if I'm flying around up in the, if I'm up flying around up there, I should be able to talk to you guys pretty much wherever you're at on the map, because Acre radios all work on the VH system, and VHF is line of sight. So if I have altitude, my range is the horizon. So yeah, that's basically all you need to know about radios. There's no programming frequencies, or it's all channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. You guys have any questions?
The medics are going to carry both.
Yeah, you guys will have a 343 and a 15. Just because you guys might need to talk to Mr. Brexit here with miss or anything like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that way we can also communicate with the chopper as it comes in and call out smoke.
Yeah. And the other thing is there's pretty much only going to be one, maybe two 117s per team. Because, as the nice thing is if somebody, well, actually,
we can actually share.
Yeah,
everybody, I'll do it on the Hammond. I'll show everybody this thing.
You have a 117 on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So go ahead, Zach.
So, if Waller's got it going here, so walk up to him and interact with him, and you'll see an option, shared radios.
Guys.
And you can see his 117, and you can take the handset that he has on that radio, and you will be able to talk through his radio to whoever you need to talk to.
On my net. And you can change my frequencies or whatever you need to do as well.
So, if, for whatever reason, I don't know, Philly, if you need to talk to an aircraft for some reason, you can grab your commo guy's radio and talk to the aircraft without having to have your own 152.
Wait, how do I get this option?
You ace interact with,
and then you'll see
Windows key by default.
Yeah. So, hi Philly, you're using my radio. Now, the guys that do get stuck carrying these 117s, please set these to share every mission, because I think if your body goes down too, they can still get to your backpack.
You know what, Waller? There's a way we can find out.
We can test that. Let's find out. Alright.
Just gonna... Zeus here. Medical.
You're gonna do it a nicer way than I thought you were gonna do it.
Nighty night, Waller.
No, you're not.
Man down. Yeah.
Okay, so Waller is unconscious, so look at that. Even if your commo guy is unconscious, you can still get into his radio. If he's dead, no idea, don't really feel like shooting Waller at the moment.
But that does give you a different fucking interaction grouping.
But if that's the case, I believe you can go into his gear and take his 117
you could.
So I'm just gonna wake Waller back up here.
Ah, shared radios. There's the option. Okay.
Yeah. So, like you said, anybody who is on commo duty, before you leave.
You killed him. Oh.
Oh wait. Oh. That was weird.
Does he need epinephrine?
Just a sec. I'll fix it the other way.
What have you done?
Alright.
Welcome back. Did you enjoy your nap?
So.
Yep.
Like I was saying, if your duty is to be the heavy bitch of a radio, always, before you get on the bird, get in your truck, go outside the wire, set your shit to shared. Because that could save your fucking squad's life.
Now, when we get enough people, we are going to be adding communication officers to or communication guys to each team. They're going to be like the medics. They're going to be trained in intel analysis and gathering for Z. So when you guys, they're basically going to be like your SSE guys. We'll also train them the ability to do JTACing and the ability to help out the team leaders and stuff like that, do coordination with drones and stuff like that. So we're working on that. If that interests anybody here, let me know. That's in the teams. But otherwise, you're going to be kind of stuck with this and working on that kind of stuff. But that's coming, and that's stuff that we talked about with the TLs and with you guys. But that is coming. With Acre, we kind of saw the need for it again, so that'll be coming. Other things to remember too is weather will also affect how your radios work. So if it's cloudy, the radio waves will actually bounce off of like the clouds and stuff. So if you're in a storm, you'll have better radio attenuation.
What about at nighttime? I know. I remember when I was in the military, they said something about in the nighttime our radio waves can bounce off of the atmosphere. I don't know.
I don't know if we tested that. I know it does with weather. I'm not sure about night. That's something that we'd have to play around with. So, which we will do coming up here. So, we'll see how everything works and just get to play with it. But Does anybody have any questions on how any of the acre stuff works? Before I give it to Z for one more comment. Alright, Z.
Okay. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yep.
Cool, happy days. Right, just a quick one on general combo real quick. Try and use your radio as little as possible. Use whatever is available to you to communicate positions, anything like that. You got your BFT, use it. It does salute reports. I apologise if I'm out of breath. Has salute reports built in, so just reference a BFT marker if you can. You have the ability to point where necessary, etc, etc. So, yeah, try and use your radio as little as possible and just use what you have available to you before using it. Your radio should be your very, very last resort for communication.
You're breathing kind of hard.
You good?
Yeah, I had to run down the stairs to let a student in, and then back up the stairs and it's 6 flights.
Fucking hell, no. Fuck that.
One more thing, guys, before we move on to the other part of this. Our vehicles also come with this. This is something that ISIT may or may not do. If you guys come up here and interact on the side, see where it says infantry phone?
Oh.
It's actually behind the little hatch, Arma model.
Yeah.
So it's right there.
I had it.
So
Where'd it
get
go?
in, Zach, and so I know some of you have played with this before. The people that haven't been here, I want you all to see this. This is the infantry phone that we can talk to inside of the vehicles with the guys in the tanks.
Yep. So I will get in the tank as a commander, I guess.
Yep. Now, someone grab them, hasn't used it, play with it. So.
Go on. Go to the infantry phone. Somebody do it.
Yeah, hello? Oh shit, this actually work.
Yeah.
That reaction.
We can hear you through the tank, Zach, but...
I can hear you all the way over here.
Yeah.
But in the middle of a firefight,
Hello.
Keen's gonna hear him a lot better than any of us.
But, so... Zach, go ahead and ring it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh! Ow!
The fuck?
Make it stop.
Yeah, so that's... So if we see something and say we're next to you guys with the vehicle or something like that, someone... Yeah, basically they can ring out and say, hey guys, someone needs to talk to me.
Hey guys, I hope you weren't trying to be sneaky.
No, but
At what point are you sneaky when that's next to you?
Right.
When it's not on? I don't know.
I mean, I assume that...
This is just... Go ahead, Minnie. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, I assume that if they're ringing you, they want you to be able to hear afterwards from the ring. So, I mean, you may want to, volume down.
Yeah, well, it's meant to summon you guys if you're like, way the fuck over there.
Well, it'll work. It's just gonna work in the opposite direction.
Well, and we'll be for sure not to do it when it's a situation where it's going to compromise you guys.
Yeah, exactly. At that point, we'll probably, either hop over to you or pop the hatch and be like, hey,
or use the radio,
or call someone on the radio.
Yeah.
If you hear us just going mop, then...
Over there is the Blackhawk variant that we use now. It's just not done up in our paint. So for those of you who need to talk to Monsieur Brexit, when he's in the bird and you're not, this thing also has an infantry phone. But you can only talk to the crew because there is no intercom for the passengers.
Yep.
So that means Brexit gets to ride in the co-pilot seat.
Or in the... Yeah.
Or in a gun seat, but, I'm usually going to try and have people in those. So.
But basically the idea is going to be just so you guys can communicate. That's just different ways of, hey, if you're sitting here in the birch just chilling, if you're trying to get them to leave, hook up and say, hey, get the fuck out of here, or whatever. That's one of the ways you can do it. Alright. I'm giving you all options. So.
In the real world, while I load Zeus so I can get rid of these, in the real world, the main reason you would want to use a grunt phone over your radio is in case the enemy has ELINT capability. They would be able to pick up your radio transmissions and go, there's some assholes over there in those trees. We can hear them talking on their radios. Let's go fuck their day up.
Yeah.
That's real world. don't believe there's anything in Arma that has E-Link capability at the moment.
Not yet.
Unless Zeus is feeling like a dick.
Oh, what's this?
So that's how Deuce did it.
And which, considering Bellotti is actually going to be returning to us in a couple of weeks, you know.
Oh.
As far as I know.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have a Mean Zeus back.
Oh, gonna have
Grab
to
your
figure out
ankles,
how to.
gentlemen, and kiss your asses goodbye.
Alright.
His work schedule's changing.
That's Acre. I believe that is Acre 101.
Any questions before we move on, please? This is the last time. The reason I'm asking is ask now. Go ahead.
Antenna. The one thing you didn't cover, antenna facing.
Yes.
The antenna faces the same way as you, so the simple way to get just that little tiny bit more transmission power, if somebody is barely hearing you, turn towards wherever they're at.
Or you think they're at.
So, you know, say Waller's up where we spawn, which is, you know, kind of north-northwest, so we just take in and bring our compass up, point ourselves in the general direction of spawn, and there we go, we have our antenna facing. Shouldn't have to worry about that too much, because, you know, it's not a huge difference, because, well, you're not using a satellite freaking dish antenna, you're using a whip antenna.
Question.
Whip. What?
Can you bounce the radio wave off of shit to someone else? Like you said, the pointing thing. Can I like point it at a building, bounce it off the building, and yeah?
I don't know if it'll work that way. I don't know if it just kind of flows to a point or if it'll bounce around. I'm not sure.
Okay.
That's something that we'll have to read.
Another question.
I didn't know how Arma tested it or did
Go
it.
ahead, Berg. Actually, I'll just ask afterwards. Because it only applies to people that need 2 radios, so.
Alright. Any other questions?
Wait, which one was the directional one, or both of them?
Any of them.
Okay.
Any antenna, according to Acre, as far as I can see, has an antenna facing. Like I said, they're a whip antenna, so their antenna facing isn't going to be that great. You know, it's more of a, like I said, if a person is just barely receiving you, you turn towards, you know, where they're at. So if you need to...
Or as the good adage follows, seek higher and retransmit.
Exactly. So, you know, like, you know, if somebody was having... Look, there's a tower. You know, there's a high-ass tower. Go climb it, stand on the top of it, and you should be able to reach quite far.
Yep.
Especially on this map, because it's flat as fuck.
It's like Kansas.
But if we go to like, if we go back to like Lithium again, you know, some of those mountains areas, it's going to be a bitch with radios. So like what Z was saying, BFT and stuff like that will become important as well. So use what you have your tools.
If you can't raise C2 on radio, immediately go for your BFT. Don't sit there and go, well, I can't get a hold of them because I'll just fuck off in this direction.
Yeah.
If for whatever reason you can't get a hold of anybody to register a medevac patient, fucking just tab me. Say,
no.
Just put one. Just put one. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, basically the applicable for your C2 is him first of all, then me, then Z, then him. That's pretty much, that's your chain of command for having to contact C2 over BFT. Simple enough, clear as mud, don't like good shit.
I don't have anyone on BFT.
What?
Oh, never mind. Disregard.
Were you in Reed?
Yes.
Wow.
Come this way, gentlemen.
Yep, now it's time to shoot shit. Let's go have some fun.
Oh shit, was I meant to set that range up?
No. We're going to go here first because I'm going to teach them something, then we're going to go through the other ones. So.
Okay.
I know it's a locked door. Never mind.
So, peoples, especially Minnie, you're up first.
Cool. Let me hang on it.
Artemis,
check.
I know you guys know how to do this already, so I might have you guys be examples here in a bit. This is stuff that we went over with turret and things.
And well,
go ahead, Star, if you want to be my example.
No, can I get a minute to go use the bathroom since I've
go use the
done
bathroom.
this?
Alright, so we talked about last week, we did our whole qualification with single rounds, right, Minnie?
Right.
So, I'm gonna blow your mind with what we're about to do. In CQB, you're gonna learn the art of double tapping and triple tapping. First, we'll do double tapping. When you get better, we'll talk about triples. But Benny, remember the chaos drill that we had you test on?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do it with double taps on these 4 targets.
All the way across? All the way back?
Just one side, victory
Okay,
side.
the 4.
So there's 4 targets.
Mm-hmm.
You'll just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1. Basically, you're doing double taps. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You
Same
do
as
the
before,
thing,
then.
so I want you to show
every
me.
target twice, like so.
Yes.
Popped on my scope.
Yep.
But, so, you know.
This is something that you do different in CQB rather than field fighting because we want to make sure that our targets go down, right? So you will always fucking double tap at least. Alright, Minnie? Go ahead and show me.
Alrighty.
There you go.
Yep.
Double tapping.
Does that make sense, Minnie?
Mm-hmm.
Philly, Star, or Philly, make sense to you?
Yeah.
You know how to do that, Berg. I know most of you done that. I know Minnie's the one that needed to work on that a bit.
I usually was just on full auto.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was however many hit.
Control pairs.
Hey, Star?
Yeah?
You want to do that exercise that we did? You ensure it?
There we go, track hires.
As many exercises we did.
The one where you... Yes.
Yeah, you were included.
Yes. Minnie, I want you to come down here.
Okay.
Everybody just come closer so you can still hear.
Minnie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, you really want to do that?
Yes, this one.
Down where? Oh,
okay.
Basically stand so if I get hit,
Stand
I
right
mock him.
between the targets and we're gonna move. Okay.
Hang on, let's turn around.
Alright, Star, everybody else, you might want to back up to the end of the range. This is a confidence drill that is a higher level thing. Yep, I am on
Holy shit.
Alright.
What if
Contact rear, Star. Minnie,
Damn it.
I want you
Now
to
I
be able to do that. Okay. We'll work on it, okay?
Let's do this from farther range.
Contact rear.
Trackers.
Switching to pistol.
You forgot to reset.
You're good, Star. So this is an advanced level thing. So Minnie, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna have you just do the walk with the targets with nobody standing in front of them, okay?
Okay.
What we're teaching here is being able to requisition or find a target, identify, and engage with your double tap while you're moving, while you're clearing a building, alright? Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
So, I want you to do, start from here. And somebody else, hey, start if you want to do the other lane with them. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk. You're going to walk forward like we're just walking on patrol, and then I'm going to go contact rear, and you guys will flip and engage. Alright?
Okay.
And then once you've engaged once you've gone through the first chaos drill, you'll flip around and keep walking. Alright? Any questions?
Wait, flip around?
So, you're walking
Contact
this
rear.
way, right? When I say contact rear, you're going to flip like
Oh,
start
got
to
it.
do contact rear, like that.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
Alright? Okay?
Sounds good.
So, alright, you ready, Star?
I'm on walking. Good.
Make sure you're
Ready?
walking and not running. Ready. And start walking.
Okay.
Contact rear.
Yeah, nope. Too much processing power.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Hang on, I gotta reload.
You might want to pull out your weapon, you walk faster than us.
Yeah. I have it out.
No, Waller.
Oh.
You walk faster than us, so.
Thought he was talking about me.
Yep, it's alright. Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Start walking. Contact rear. Good.
Yep, and reload.
Alright. I need 2 more volunteers that want to do this. Let's go. Bergen, Philly. No, Bergen. We're gonna switch teams out really quick.
Oh, I get what you're doing. I thought you were looking for people who stand by the targets.
That works too.
Just don't stand at Mini's targets, then you.
Yeah, I like full auto.
That's fine. That's where he's gonna go. He does it a little bit differently. When we do Artemis, they actually stand up there next to the target.
Someone got stuck.
Alright, I need
Game's
one
a bit,
other person on this other lane that hasn't done this. I'm looking at you, Brexit or Philly.
Or Philly, I choose you.
It would be Philly. At what point am I patrolling?
You need to learn this too, Brexit, because you're gonna need to do this to get the patients.
Used to be Artemis. Oh wait, never mind.
So you'll
Forgot
have
you
to
learned
do
it
this
in
too.
Iris.
Alright, gentlemen, are you guys ready?
Ready? You're getting out of it, didn't you?
I thought it was just a little bit there.
Contact rear. Alright, we're walking. Contact rear. Alright. Next group, please, that has not gone. Mr. Brexit. Hey Graham, you want to hop on this side?
There's a good chance I'll like kill you.
Alright, you getting up there, Zach?
Nope.
We're gonna have to do an inventory fix.
Okay. Alright, gentlemen, start walking. When you're the gunfire, engage. Alright, do it one more time. Ready? Start walking. Alright, good. Alright. Gentlemen, you two are going to stay here. Graham, explain to them what you're going to do when you're down here is Brexit, come back here, you're not done.
Oh shit.
You want to explain to them what you're going to do as a target down here, or a person in front of a other person? I will get the other guys up here shorted.
You talking about shooting at him?
Yeah. Go ahead. Alright, so Minnie,
Not me, but yeah.
you're up, and we'll go with Philly. You guys will be up. So what's going to happen is we're going to put live targets in front of you now.
Ooh, can I
Alright.
participate?
You want to go down there and participate, Star?
I want it as well.
Go Z.
Anyone just else have frame drop?
Can I be on Z's side?
No. You guys are going to be shooters. Alright.
Shit.
So, the reason we're doing this drill is because we have to deal with possible hostages and things like that. This is the first... This is trigger discipline right now. We don't want to hit friendlies, right? So what's going to happen is you guys are going to... We're going to do that same thing like Star did in the first example. They're going to move between targets, and you guys will have to reacquire where they're at, okay? In a timely manner. Alright, we'll do this a few times so you guys get used to it, okay? So when all that happens, basically just engage the targets behind you, move on, alright?
Get in the way.
So we'll start back here. You're alt tabbed.
OneDrive says no.
It's doing it every time I click deny. It's like, no, I want it.
Hey, Waller, do you want us surrendering?
No.
All right, I think I'm good. If
Brad,
I shoot one of you, blame OneDrive.
Front, buddy.
Oh,
I mean you.
So, gentlemen, I need you to flip around.
Okay.
And walk backwards for me, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
The other way, Philly. Backwards. That's good job, Philly. All right, you're good, Minnie.
Okay.
No cheating.
We track IR. You'll watch the replay, so.
Yeah.
All right, stop. You're good, Philly. Back up a little bit, Minnie.
Back up.
Oh yeah, not disconcerting.
All right. Are you guys ready in the back?
Ready. Everybody else ready?
Start walking.
Okay.
Are you ready, Boots?
Engage. Flip it. Start walking the other way.
Backwards and shoot, or
Yeah,
just.
no. Flip it, and you're back on patrol. You engage the target, now flip, and walk back towards the, into the smoke. The other way, man.
Tell me when. Oh, now.
All right. Do
I'll
your
catch
guys'
up to
thing.
him. Here we go.
Berg, you might want to get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, if you get to the wall, just stop and wait.
Okay.
And not look. Alright? I mean, you're probably not going to see shit anyway.
Well, I have track IR. I theoretically could.
Berg, actually, if you want to hop in on this one.
Okay.
Same thing?
Yep.
Okay. It's like timeout all over again.
Yeah. Go.
Ah.
Fire through the smoke. Pick your targets. Keep moving, keep moving.
Complete.
Play, switch your secondary, Minnie. Run out of ammo.
I completed it.
We'll talk about that in a second.
So,
Alright, you're done.
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
I'm not happy about having bullets shot at me by friendlies, but hey ho.
Did I hit you?
No.
And be quiet.
Alright, so,
I was
Minnie,
very concerned you would.
this
well,
is
I
a
kinda was hoping.
little thing I'm going to talk to you guys about here. Alright, pay attention. Minnie, what happened there?
Where?
What happened right towards the end there?
I think you did the chaos drill.
Ran out of ammo.
You ran out of ammo, Minnie, right?
No. I still had some in my primary. I finished it.
Okay, did you run out of ammo and switch?
No, I switched when you told me to switch.
Okay, I thought you said you were out of ammo.
No, I got confused because I
He
shot
said
all the targets.
complete, not rounds complete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I thought you wanted me to do it anyway
So-
with the pistol, so I did that.
Yeah. So, Minnie ran into a situation running low on ammo or out of ammo in this situation. You do not have time to sit there and press R and reload, especially in TQC. You need, if you guys need to, switch, make sure you have your primary to secondary switch something as a hotkey on your, yes, they have slow reloads, but if you've got anything for hotkeys, make sure you have it set up for your pistols, okay? Super, super important in TQB, alright?
There we go, that's the button.
Because that's going to be quicker, and it's going to at least get you through the finish the room up before you can get to the end and reload and set, okay? But that's further down the road, just make sure you guys know how to do that. And we can do that with a primary here. I'll do a fail here with that in a second. So I would like you two, or you three, to turn around again for me that are working on this.
Okay.
Make sure you got your ammo and all that reloaded. Go ahead and hop up online with Berg. Gentlemen.
Berg is where here?
No, you gave me an idea now, Star.
Right
Hold
here,
our
okay.
shots for a second, keep them
Yep.
facing that way.
Yep, stay that way.
Star gave me an evil win.
You're welcome, Minnie.
Yep.
Yep, so if you don't like this, blame him.
Got it. Grenade prepped.
Please no.
Well, I think you deserve one. Oh, I can't look, damn it. I almost did.
No, you're not allowed to look.
Well, I have track IR. It's very difficult not to, like, physically turn my real head.
You're like, I want to see! I want to see!
Well, I was trying to talk to you, and then I, like, got about 90 degrees around, and realized, oh yeah, wait, I can't just look.
Already, Zach?
Yep.
Alright. Start walking.
I didn't. That one was not me,
Oops, I hit Sponge.
I just domed him.
but that was an excellent shot.
This is why we practice, guys.
I think, Waller, I think my added stress drill worked.
Hi, how are you doing?
Wow.
His airways intact,
sorry,
he's
Sponge.
just bleeding.
I watched it go right through his head.
Medic, or does Zeus heal everybody?
I'm trying to heal him, and
Yeah,
So
I know.
this is, guys, I know this is a little advanced. I'm not starting with basic CQBs right off the bat, because you guys know basic CQB, and we'll
Who
go
needs
a
the
fresher,
Zeus
but
heal?
this is the advanced course.
And Grim.
Yeah, and Keen.
Hang on.
Keen does.
Thank you.
Okay, so Keen, you got yours. Grim, you got yours.
Oh, I'm not hurt.
Times-
I saw something on the ground.
Okay, who
I need
else
to heal.
needs one?
I
Start.
need to heal.
There we go. You cleaned up his bloody face. You wiped him with
Alright.
a towel.
So let's do it again.
Wait, hang on. I gotta record that timestamp.
I made it extra interesting for you, Minnie.
Wait, did all three of us dome somebody, or was it just me?
Two
Oh,
people did.
2 people did.
52.
Yeah, I think there was a. I got a frame drop. Did you get a frame drop, Phil?
Well, I was aiming at the target and I saw Sponge get
Hey,
hit.
don't be. I think everyone
I
should
don't
turn
know.
around now.
Turn
Hang
around,
on.
gentlemen,
Hang
please.
on, one. Give me
Make
one
it
moment.
interesting again.
Turn around,
Reload
Minnie.
your weapons.
Medic!
Yes,
Turn your face around!
I'm working on it. I'll shoot you.
I mean, again.
Even before you have a chance.
Alright.
All right, ready.
You all ready? Back at
Yes.
it. Keen, stop floating like you're trying to sit on the damn thing. Thank you. There you go. Alright. Start walking.
I needed to chunk a mask.
Yay. Complete.
Split, 5 seconds.
Copy. Well, ammo out.
Shot. That was actually pretty good, guys. So.
Jill.
Too far.
My
I
bad.
think it was the trace. Oh, Keen.
Yeah. I think I hit him in the foot. I think I hit
Yeah,
him in the
Keen.
foot.
You shot him in the leg and he flopped over like a goddamn board.
And Star took one in the head and lived. Wow.
Oh, of course, because.
Oh, yeah,
Can I
Kevlar in
do
your
Zeus
face.
heal?
Of
Although,
course, Star
I'm
survived
pretty
because
sure I
of the head.
shot
He
him in
doesn't
the
have a
goddamn
brain.
eye.
Alright.
Who else needs Zeus heal?
Uh,
Sound off.
Keen.
Billy.
Star.
No, I'm good at. That was last
Thank
time
you.
they were talking about.
Okay, so Philly, Keen, you've been healed. Anybody else?
And he's good.
Okay, everybody's good.
I need to be
Alright.
emotionally healed, but
Sorry,
Now-
I don't provide that service.
Now targets. Do you guys want to switch and have a shot? Who wants to take a shot at this?
I'm fine
I
being
want to do.
shot at
I
for
want
now,
to do something
thanks.
a little interesting for the next one. So whoever's going next might want to look away.
Well, if
I'm
anybody
repacking
wants
real
to
quick.
switch, now's the time. Alright.
Not. So,
Halfway through
So-
a repack.
oh, I should do that too.
Look at that. Philly, as soon as he had the opportunity, went, right, I'm becoming a fucking hostage.
Okay.
80% done.
this is an actual based on. They kind of based this on a real world drill in Delta Force. They actually do this shit with live ammo with people.
I'm good.
Delta.
So, yep.
Hey Waller, give me about a few minutes, 20
How
seconds
long
maybe.
do you need?
I'm setting up so I can be in an interesting position.
You know you're gonna fuck the table up, right?
Oh wait, really?
Yes, that fucks the table up.
I thought they made them invincible.
No.
Okay, I'll just be normal.
You just left it going.
Alright, flip around, Minnie.
Alright.
Well, one more time with you two. Alright, start walking.
Hello.
Bye.
Primary fail.
Wait.
Ceasefire.
Alright. How do you feel, Minnie?
Same as normal?
Okay, good. You're actually not bad. You can do this shit, see?
I still like Filato.
Still like full auto.
I still like
Like what
Filato.
you did, Star. Good job.
You're welcome.
I hate
Alright.
the fucking delay from when you're aiming down sight with your regular
Yeah.
rifle and you switch to your secondary before it pulls the actual sights up.
Yeah.
Because I always fucking like, oh, it's not going, and I click to fucking pull my sight up, and it drops it right as it comes up.
Just get used to that transition.
Yeah.
We'll do more skills.
Muscle memory.
Here, but yeah, just muscle memory and just say, hey, it's gonna pull it up right when you do that. So, any questions on this drill? I know this is a little more advanced. You guys know how to do chaos drill and all that stuff, but this was something that Halls kind of came up with for Artemis, and I kind of wanted you guys to at least, you know, hey, you guys can do this too. So,
What the fuck did y'all do to that table?
Star
Oh, fucked it.
Star fucked it over.
Ah,
So.
Star fucking, okay.
Any questions or anything before we move on? Because we're gonna go actually do some basic CQC shit. So, all right. Nothing. All right, let's go.
Last one, there's a rotten egg.
Hey, where are we going?
Back to the first lane.
Our chief is he's gonna get you.
I need 4 volunteers. Actually, I need 4 people.
I volunteer.
I volunteer as tribute. Oh wait, I'm leaving this time.
All right. Line up in a stack, please. Start lining up in a stack. Minnie.
I've done this a little bit differently. Yeah.
All right, I need 2 more in the stack, please. All right.
Let's swing out.
Star, tell me what you do. What's your job?
Humble?
Check the. Yes. Check the door for any explosives or anything, you know, watching, and say prepared breach.
Okay,
I
what are
control
you?
the
Who are you? Let's first and foremost, who are you?
leader of the stack.
Which is called?
Breaching leader? I don't know.
No, Point Man.
Point man.
Point man.
Fucking
Point
hell,
Man.
stop.
Jesus Christ, Star.
This is why we train.
Yes. So Star, yes, you are right. You are calling the breach. You are going to come up to the door, and you're going to scan low to high, back down to low, and then you're going to call the breach, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound correct to you? Okay.
Yes.
Oops. Good job, Bird. Minnie.
Miss.
Yes.
By the way, in the stack, what is your range? What sectors do you cover?
Hint.
What sector do you cover when you're moving? Okay. Good.
Me.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Minnie.
Ah.
What position are you?
Missionary.
Underneath. I mean, 2.
Okay. What is your job?
To go the opposite way of whichever way he goes.
What else is your job?
To not shoot him.
Bangarang.
Hey,
What
Minnie,
else is your job, Minnie?
To throw the flashbang.
Okay. What else?
look up here. I'll give you a hint.
To shoot that guy. Wait, hang on. I'm waiting for the hint.
Pray to God. They pray to God.
That's bird watch. Bird watching
Fucking
in.
hell.
I got nothing. Bird watching is the only thing I'm getting from him.
Minnie.
Okay.
Go ahead, Z.
Can I? Okay, so you're in a combat scenario,
Mm-hmm.
and you're in CQB.
Mm.
CQB or any sort of battle space is not a 2D plane.
Correct.
It is a 3D space. You are having to look around you to your front, but you're also having to look above and at some points below.
Yes.
So your job is to provide upward and sideward security to the front as number 2.
Okay.
Get it?
Got it.
So,
He's there and he's there. If they are hostiles who could take out your breacher, you're in big trouble. You're never
what
going to
if
get going.
what if you have a building across the street that's also hostile? Your job is
That's priority.
yeah. So you scan across the street. You're covering as seen sidewards and upwards. You'll take the 45 from where Star looks, so he looks about here. You're going to take that 45 to about 90, and then you're also going to look up, and then you're also going to cover up above Star. So you kind of have to do the scan like this.
Basically, a sphere. If I cut a sphere in a quarter,
Yeah,
I'd have that
basically,
90-degree quarter.
You have this is your whole sector right here, basically.
Okay.
And your job in the stack when you are breaching is to throw the flashbang or set the charge or whatever. Because what's going to happen is Point Man's going to stay where he's at because he's going to realize he's far enough back that, hey, I can set a charge. He's going to cover you. You're going to run up here, place the charge, get back into the stack, and then you'll blow it and Point Man goes. And then you follow right behind him.
Bing, bing, bing.
So, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Burke, what are you?
I cover the next 45, and then I back up the Point Man.
Okay. Philly.
Covering the rear.
Right. And where do you go when you enter the room?
Don't I stay at the door?
Can. And that is an interesting point there. You can stand at the door. Depending on the room size, you can also back up number 2. So, if you have more people in the stack, right?
Roger.
But we always operate. This is in a big building where there's a target. This should be what we're operating at. Optimally is 4. We can do it with 2, but it's a bitch. But this is what you want at a base level. You want at least 4 guns in a building if you can. All right.
Roger, covering number 2 in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Waller.
Yes.
I like being at the rear.
Whose job is it to watch the window that they're probably standing under?
You're also, Berg, if there's a window, say, behind you.
Yeah.
You cover that as well. So if you guys need to be, we'll talk about that when we do mount. But that is something else that we'll talk about in a stack. Go ahead, Z.
Just another thing as well worth considering. The machine gunner is generally the 4th guy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just how it works. Generally, you want the first 2 people being people who have guns that are suited for CQB. Because if you're in a short room, which is a smaller room than 4 people are needed for, the machine gunner is going to be outside with the other, with number 3. So,
Medic's always going to be in position 3, because I don't want to be first to the door, because you motherfuckers get shot. I need to heal you.
Exactly. So yeah, medic number 3, machine gunner number 4. Now, obviously, if there's more than just 4 of you, then you can interpolate your positions. So maybe if there's 6 of you, Mini just watches sideways, and then 3 watches sideways up, etc., etc.
You have to communicate that in the stack when you call sectors too. So if it's more than 4, make sure you guys are communicating, because every sector needs to be picked up. And when you start getting confused, people forget and they don't talk, and all of a sudden you drop a sector and then you lose a whole stack. I've seen it happen to you guys a couple of times. Alright. So, but in a 4, this is the basic idea of what you're doing. Now, the reason we have everybody learn everything too is because sometimes we don't get the luxury of setting the stack like we want. in a perfect world, yeah, having the two guys in front may happen. You may have to bust through a door with a saw. I've seen them do it. I've done it in this game.
I've done it.
And Z's done it. You just be aware that you might get put anywhere in the stack. All right. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have everybody do this course. I want you guys to communicate as a team, and then what we'll do is have each of you take and shift and do things like that. See how you work. But go ahead, Z.
Just a couple more basic things as well to cover. I'm not sure if you've covered them already, but I'll talk about it now. So, a couple of things that are needed to be acknowledged with CQB as a whole is doorways are called the Fatal Funnel for a reason. Don't fucking stand in the doorway. For the love of God, please do not. Keep moving. If you're a moving target, you are harder to hit, regardless of who is trying to hit you. It's just how it works. Second thing that you've got to know as well is slicing the pie. If you hug in the corner, you're not going to be able to see them as effectively as if you're standing out just a little bit and then coming around and slicing the pie. As so, you have the drop on them almost instantly, whereas they might have to, you know, find you, acquire you, and then try and shoot at you. You don't have to do that if your weapon's up and you're slicing the pie. So, with that, Mr. Waller, you can take over, because I have no idea what you want to do next.
So, and we were just going to cover that, but you guys have any questions before we start? I want to see how you guys work together first, and then we'll have any adjustments from the guys upstairs up there. Please watch. If you guys call anything out that we need to go over, you guys have done this before. I'm not.
There's more reasons in mind, so if you want to move up to the room there. Here, Grim.
But yeah, if you guys have done. Alright, that's fine. Hey, Keen, if you guys want to go up there too, watch for me. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do a walking pace through this, okay? Don't run. Take it regular walking combat pace, alright? And I want you guys to run it slow, alright? And communicate, and let's see what you got, alright? You ready, Z?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, go ahead on you, Store.
Okay, prepare to breach.
Okay, I'm ready. I don't think...
Two's ready, Minnie. Two is ready.
Two is ready.
Everybody needs to call when they're ready.
3 ready.
4 ready.
Roger that. Breaching, going left.
Going right.
Friendly right.
3 going. 3 in.
Doing.
Room left. Open way left as well. Contact. Contact down.
Watching this right side if you guys want to proceed. Cutting corner. Take that corner, I got this covered.
Need someone on me.
Turn rear.
Need someone on me.
On you.
Breaching.
Going right. Right's clear. Magazine.
Yeah, we basically
Do
down.
magazine.
Back in
Up.
your sick one.
On you, Philly.
Who's
One
three's ready?
2 ready.
Who's
Four, you
number
ready?
4?
We kind
4
of.
ready.
Yep.
I didn't hear 3 call.
Going right.
Going left. Ah, we're sapped. Okay, somehow, someway we got it.
Watch your spacing,
Any two
guys.
goes left.
Watch your spacing.
Going left. Left is clear.
Right.
I'm watching this hallway.
Copy, hold rear.
Coming to you.
Okay, holding. Let me know when you're good.
I'm following you.
Checking right. Right, immediate
Oh.
check. Don't cross.
Check this room.
That one's clear. You pieing it? Careful, don't step in
Fine.
open.
Go regroup with me.
Okay, this is clear. Ready?
Ready. I'm on left, you on
Sticking
right.
right. Yep. I am going right. This guy's dead already. I shot him. Okay, we're back to the open where we came from. I think that was the only remaining way.
We didn't quite clear this building on this, Philly and Bird did.
No, we didn't.
Which one?
We can get it while you two...
I didn't want to split up the team that much.
Okay.
I don't know.
When y'all kept going forward, we started pulling risk security behind you guys.
Prepare to breach.
2's ready.
3's ready.
4 ready.
Breaching. Going right.
Going left.
Watch out for, civilian.
Left is clear.
Hostage.
Room clear.
Room clear?
Room clear.
Alright.
Room clear. 4 coming out.
One thing I will say is, when you're going in at the very beginning, call going in so the person behind you knows, because they're going to be covering a different sector, so they might not be able to see where you are.
I said breaching, right?
No, he's whoever's in the stack. So like everybody needs to say that they're breaching. 2 going. However you want to communicate that, you just need to tell the other guys in the stack, hey, we're going in, because they might not hear, say, you know, 1, they might not hear him yell breaching, because you guys might be whispering or something like that. So you communicate to the guy behind you in the stack. That's what Bird's trying to get there. So Minnie, you need to say, hey, 2's going, then he goes, and then he's going to tell it to Philly on that entry.
Okay.
But Z, did you see anything?
Couple of things. So, guys, just stuck up on there for me.
Any set order?
No, any order's fine.
Okay. 1 is ready.
Alright, now,
2 ready.
assume there's a window on the right and a window on the left. I'm gonna go stand in there. And...
You're right and left from where you're looking inside?
Yeah, so up from the door, right, left. Assume there is a window on the center of each of those walls.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm gonna go stand inside and you're gonna breach for me when you're ready.
Okay. 1 ready.
2 ready.
3 ready.
4 ready.
1 going in left.
2 going in left. I mean right.
3
And
going
then-
left.
Window checking. It's clear.
3 going right.
Window's clear over here.
Clear.
Room clear.
Alright, so one of the things I've noticed, stay here. Don't move. Don't move from your positions.
Okay.
Right. You two, you in particular, Minnie, are gonna catch a grenade. Corners are grenade traps. Don't stand in a corner. Stand slightly offset to a corner. As you're flowing through, don't move. Stay where you are. I've told you to stay where you are. You stay where you are. Right. So as you're flowing through, Minnie, you're gonna keep flowing around until Bergheimer has stopped. So you're gonna end up about here, watching the door. That is your role. You all need to be covering something. Don't stand in the window. You don't have to look through the window. Looking through the window is not your responsibility. This particular window here, it's not. Avoid it. Crouch below if you need to. You don't. Whatever you do, do not face outwards from the room. Not your responsibility. Star's responsibility is that window. Bergheimer, your responsibility is to cover Star's window. Billy, if there was a window there, you'd be covering that. If not, you'd be stacked up on the door, ready to come out. So, what you end up doing is you get fire lanes outwards where you need it. Security. If anyone comes through that window, Berg's got it. If anyone comes through this window, Star's got it. If anyone comes through the door, you've got it, Minnie. You're all scratching each other's backs. So you keep flowing until there's no room. So Minnie, you be there. So just move there for us.
Oh, you want me to move?
Yep.
You'd be right there.
So Bergheimer, obviously you'd be away from the window, just slightly offset from it, so either side's fine. Star, you're fine where you are. Philly, you're fine where you are. So let's just try that again with that in mind.
We are
When you're ready?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1 ready.
2 ready.
3 ready.
4 ready.
Okay, breaching, going left.
Breaching going right. Right. 2 going
Where
right.
are you going?
Clear.
4 in.
Room clear.
Clearing window on left.
Alright. Yep, so your positioning's good. Now, a couple of nitpicks, particularly with you, Minnie. I'm not needing to, pick on you or anything. It's just something I notice. Your muzzle should always be pointing towards the center of the room as you're flowing around. Don't ever turn it towards there. If you miss something, if there's a guy behind a sofa and you're too busy looking at the wall, you're fucked. Because he's just going to come straight behind. Another thing I noticed is when you guys were there, someone's muzzle was poking out. Muzzle control, people. Make sure that your muzzle is not going to poke out, because as soon as I see that muzzle, I'm just going to shoot. If I'm in Zeus, if I'm in remote control, I'm waiting for you guys to breach. That's going to be the first thing I see, and I'm just going to shoot through the wall.
Okay.
I'm going to know you're there. So, otherwise, your positioning's really good. I don't have a problem with it. You're all scratching each other's backs, you're all getting everything covered. Now, the main thing is, when you come out of the building, or out of the room, you're all going to stack up on Philly. Philly becomes number 1 in the stack. Star becomes number 2, Minnie, you become number 3, and Berg, you become number 4. Or, even better, you split stack there to avoid any
That's up
possibility of
to
being fired
whoever's
upon.
calling the stack, whoever the point is, or whoever the TL is. You guys
Yeah.
want to split stack out, you guys call, hey, we'll split stack on the exit, or single stack on the left or the right, and then that means whoever does that will be, whoever's closest to that wall will be 1, basically.
Yeah. But you stack up to prepare to breach the same way going out as you do going in, you're just not breaching. You're just coming out in an orderly fashion. So if anything has flowed into these, because let's face it, you're going to be, quite loud and quite a heavy gunfire. It's going to draw a lot of attention. You don't know who's going to flow into these hallways and try and smack you guys. So you go out the same way you go in.
And that was the point I was going to bring up. Guys, just because you cleared an area the first time, doesn't mean when you go back through or put yourself in that danger zone, it's going to be clear again. Because, like Z was saying, in a combat and close quarters environment in Mount, everything is so dynamic. Things change basically at a drop of a hat. So wherever you cleared may not be cleared when you go back. So you always have to take the mindset that that room that I just cleared, unless I'm leaving somebody in that room to guard it, I have to then re-clear the room when I come back. Because you don't know who's coming behind you. Like Z said, your gunfire is going to attract everybody and anybody, right? Does that make sense? To everyone here? Yes. Okay. So when you guys go back through, you can't just like, oh, we're done, and just walk out here, because that's the one thing I've noticed in the past with some of the ops we've done, where we finish clearing a town or something, and then everybody just goes from being battle height and doing really well to just all of a sudden, hey, we're dropping our guard, and then you guys get ambushed and then get socked in.
It's happened in real life too. USMC in the Battle of Fallujah, they were forever getting smacked by people hiding under fucking rugs. Because they dropped their guard, and as soon as they dropped their guard, someone popped out from under the rug and hit them in the fucking face. And they were dead.
We luckily can't do that in Arma, but we can do other things that are similar. So you always got to keep up on guard when you're in an AO. So if you guys work on that and just keep that at all times when you're in an operation like this, especially in a city, realize that we're small teams operating in a city that's probably going to want to kill us most of the time. So you always have to kind of never drop your guard. All right, you do a pretty good job on the average. It's just, let's get it higher. Other than that, Zach or Keen, do you guys have anything to add? Or Brexit?
I got nothing.
Graham just got back. I don't know if Graham saw it. Brexit?
Who's writing the letter to that civilian's family?
Oh yeah, there's 2 in the... There is 2 technically in here. I didn't tell you guys that there was a
the
hostage.
idea
We
of...
didn't know.
No, the
Yeah,
idea
fixed.
of it was I was gonna do this whole course with you guys, and I was basically gonna explain some ground rules, and that is anything that is colored blue, don't hit. So blue colored barrels, star,
Stop.
put it on safety, or get shot.
Go ahead, so you continue.
So blue barrels, blue targets, anything like that, you don't shoot it. And it was going to be a sort of an exercise in expecting the unexpected and a little bit of muzzle control as well, because obviously if this person happens to be a VIP that you guys need to rescue, or whatever, you kind of fucked if they're dead. So, yeah, it was something that I was going to cover with you guys, but it seems you guys did the entire course. So I'll have to re-randomize it and stuff like that, but otherwise...
Speaking of that, we'll go back to the start, and Zach and Z, if you guys want to fix it, I'll get these guys back to the start. Come with me, peoples.
Be right there. Go do something real quick.
Yep. I just wanted to see where they were at, is all.
Yeah, no worries. VIP escort might be a good one to do. Yeah, because it's going to be highly important for this one, I can tell you that now.
CT stuff will be tomorrow, so... Crawl, walk, run, people. Crawl, walk, run.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm just going to re-randomize the...
Make sure if you guys need ammo, go grab some ammo. Brexit. Yeah, if you need ammo, grab some ammo.
Probably should actually get some. Hang on.
If you're not part of the 4-man team or Z, get up on the sides, please. So we don't have a whole track of people through here.
So
Oh
many.
shit, it worked.
I actually got to bail. I got some stuff for work. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm getting it done. I'll come back.
Brexit.
That is an easy way to overclock.
You, sir, are number 4.
Oh, so much better. Why did it ask me to reboot?
If you're gonna jump, you might want to sprint.
I just overclocked my CPU.
Alright.
What?
Gigabyte. I can do it from a software in Gigabyte while the damn computer's running. It's sweet.
You're an idiot.
I know. Tell me something I don't know.
You're special.
No, I already knew that.
Okay.
It's an
You know
H.
that?
If you guys need to set a different channel, go ahead and do that. I want you guys to treat it like this. We're doing this legit, so use your radios, whatever you need to do to communicate.
Speckle forces.
4 gigahertz. Where's the temperature?
He's blowing up his computer.
Melting, not blowing up.
Is there really a difference?
Yes, one is a slow process, the other flings things around very fast.
One means it's going to happen, one means it's already
See, like that.
Fucking hell.
That's an explosion, not melting. Good, thank you.
Is that
Z.
your PC?
I mean, this has the exact same armor as my hard hat.
Put on a hard hat, thank you.
No, the one that makes you look like you're special. Yeah, there you go.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's He's not wrong.
That's why they don't let me take mine off.
Gotta protect what's left of his brain.
I mean,
no,
look at that really wide out winged helmet.
You're right. I mean, it's just to mark so, you know, other people know that they're dealing with a slightly, you know, special
forces, man.
Right.
Like, the 4 of his helmet sticks out as well.
It's like the speckle in the speckle of forces.
Honestly, I just picked one.
He's like Fry from when he gets his head fucking smashed in. His
Now
brow
we know the
extends
difference
forward.
between special and speckle forces.
By the way,
And
Waller,
he just somehow is training with us.
I have some at least general statistics for overclock or CPU performance in Arma. 3.6 gigahertz was getting me 33 to 36 frames a second. 4 gigahertz.
Fuck's sake.
You're having. That was not my computer. First off.
Was that your second computer?
Yes, I have a third, so don't worry.
Okay.
I'm now getting 40 to 45, so it gives about a 8 to 10 frame boost at 4 gigahertz. So that's about a 400 megahertz increase. Generally speaking, obviously, well, when I look over at certain places, it dips to 36. So.
I'm getting 2 less FPS than you. Isn't it depressing, Mini?
Hmm?
My computer gets like $1,000 less, and I get more, and I get about 2 less FPS.
What's your CPU?
We did
I have 5 cents 600.
No, I meant frequency.
I don't know, 3.5.
Yeah, so that's about the same then. I mean, I'm only at 4 right now, not 4.5 like I was.
Actually at 4 gigahertz. I think it's hyper-threading, not hyper-threading, boost clocking.
I just need to have a look at a new motherboard and some RAM, and I can put my new processor in.
Sergeant happened last week. We're here.
Yeah, but you never told me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so that's what that message was. I left speak just before I could click on it.
You cuck.
Having problems opening a wrapper. As he pulls out the knife. Yes, the answer is yes.
I demand to know how I am a cuck.
Alright.
Brexit.
Shut the fuck up.
Please.
Thank you. Those who are stacking, stack. I'm going to go hide somewhere. And if I see anything wrong, I'm just going to shoot at you. I will not aim to kill you though, so...
Wait, are we supposed to shoot at you?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess you're probably not.
What was that, Mr. Silencio?
Is there something for them to be looking for?
There's plenty of them, but...
No, is there anything that they're not supposed to shoot?
Yes.
Color-coded
anything
blue.
colored blue.
Okay, just making
And
sure
Z.
that didn't change.
Don't
Alright.
shoot Z.
And we're waiting on, is Philly here?
No.
Well, I'm gonna take that as a no.
Keen? You're up, buddy.
Check my ammo.
I like
Right
how
on the
his
wall,
feet
boy.
are... His feet were right on the edge.
Walking pace still?
Put your helmet on, Keen, and I'm good to go.
I'll head up, boy. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One's ready.
Best helmet.
2 ready.
3 ready.
4 ready.
2 pushing right.
Keep shooting. Going left.
Fucking lagging in the middle.
Yeah, that's outside. I almost shot someone who was sitting down there. Crossing your fire.
Go.
Proceeding. Okay, I'm assuming these guys are already dead.
Yeah, they got fucking wrecked.
They're in my way.
You just have to walk around them, me.
Dead.
Going right.
Second left.
Stacking on you.
Reaching.
You want to cover that red.
Okay. I'll go this way.
Yeah, get magazine in.
I went that way. I'm going this way.
Holding.
We do want to get that back room there, so.
Me and Briggs are gonna get the back room. That guy in the corner's dead.
I'll regroup on you.
Watch out, hostage.
Yep. Watch out, there's a hostage over there. I should have already shot the guy behind him. Ready?
I'm ready to reach on you, Mini.
Going left.
Taken to your right.
Left is clear, right is good. Continuing left.
I'm sticking with you just on the right side of the wall.
Yeah, we're coming straight to you.
See anything down there?
Yep, hang on. Okay. Going in left. Clear that side, I'll go into the short room.
Copy.
Going in, that guy's dead. And this is cleared. Alright, ready?
We're back on you.
Copy. We'll give you space.
Moving forward.
Pushing forward. Watch that right side.
Moving right.
Yep.
The wood tapping.
Nice kill. I'm assuming this guy facing the other way is already been shot, since I'm going
He's
left.
dead. Yeah, I got him.
Left is clear.
Moving right. Guy's dead.
Yeah, I already shot him.
Copy.
But good shot anyway. Checking left side. Or out to the right from the left. Left looks good.
Corner seems clear.
We can do it at the same time. My side goes left, your side goes right.
Copy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Moving.
It should be wide enough to fit. Left is good. Down the hall. Holding short. Ready? Going left. Guy behind the barrels. Killed. 2 civvies. Everything else is cleared. Room clear. Well, dual, double roomed.
Double fucking room of bullshit.
Basically. The main room in the closet. Coming out.
Yeah.
I think
You guys cleared this room yet?
Not entirely.
That guy's dead. Going in left. Left is clear.
Alright, clear.
Clear. Short room clear.
Holding for you guys.
Clear this room.
Yeah, that room is clear.
Copy.
Yes, clear.
We'll push past, make sure nothing's there. Both dead. Just in case.
Alright.
Ready?
Right. We're gonna stick to the right, you guys go left.
2 left ready.
Copy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, moving.
Go.
Oh. Yeah, just all targets.
Yeah.
Dead end. I'm
Alright,
assuming
I
that
guess
guy's
we're gonna
dead.
breach that room then.
Magazine.
You did. Then I
Keen, we
think-
just went this room. Oh, the big room?
British
Oh.
divert on me.
Going with hostage.
Over on you.
Yeah, I don't know if we got this way.
Oh, what? Over there? That way? Yeah.
Yeah, this one right here, here. And loop-de-looping.
Yeah, that's leading towards the entrance.
It is?
Came
Oh,
out that way.
okay,
Yeah.
it's a maze.
No, you're just bad
You
at
go left, I
nabbing
go right.
yourself for a fucking CQB's course, man.
Copy.
Well,
3.
I like
One,
doing
reach left.
circles.
Going in.
Holding outside, watching the entranceways.
Building clear.
Below the
Briggs,
window.
secure the hostage.
Hostage secure.
Stack up.
Oh god. That, wrong
I'm
button.
outside. I got you guys covered.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, 3 coming out.
Yep.
Make our way to the entrance.
I guess so. Alright, I'm first. Excuse me, see? Oh, thank you.
I'm on you.
1 right ready.
2 left ready.
3 right.
1
Left ready.
right going in right.
Did 1 left.
Again, I
We're
don't
going
know
right.
if these are dead or not.
Yeah, they should be dead.
And they all should be. I don't know.
Just double tap them in case.
Holding. Push through, Star. You don't have a wall on that end. We'll follow up on you.
Go left.
Going right.
Alright.
Yeah, go.
Pushing through.
Push past Star, I got the cover.
Bang bang.
I think we're back at the... Yes, we're back at the entrance. Holding short. I'll cover this.
I'm on you.
Pushing right. Clear.
What the hell?
Might have been a
That's not
ricochet.
bad.
And we're free. Were you hoping?
As he doesn't check the corner of the building.
Which corner?
What was the one thing you forgot to do there, gentlemen?
This, I don't know.
Stack up and go out as a team.
Yeah.
Windows?
No.
Guns
Just
toward
at
middle.
that last point there.
That
What
corner?
did you forget to do?
Didn't check that corner?
No.
Call that we're coming out.
Yeah.
There.
I'm a friendly soldier. I see people coming out.
Bang, bang,
I
bang.
can't exactly
Communicate.
see you very
That's-
well. Bang, 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 you're all dead. Mr. Brexit, why did I shoot at you?
You look different.
No. You
Oh.
weren't secured.
No,
No.
No.
we did the you did the same thing we just did. Technically, I did as well.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Mr. Brexit.
Did someone say 3 coming out instead of 4?
Nope.
Oh. Then I don't know.
Specifically
No.
him.
There was a different situation.
It was towards the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
when you shot at him in the room?
I was very confused by that because I didn't even realize my mistake.
Right.
You turned
Okay.
your back.
No, no,
Go
no,
ahead,
no,
Z.
no, I got it, I got it. So,
Got it.
Mr. Brexit. You ran into the room, you cleared it pretty well, but then you just kind of stood in the doorway, like,
It was a short
What the
room, I was
fuck do I
backing
do
out as
now?
quick as possible.
but you were just stood here, like,
Yeah.
what do I do now? At that point, it was kind of like you were sort of moving around, trying to figure out where you were going. Someone from that direction could have killed you, someone from that direction could have killed you. So, when you're moving, move with a purpose. Otherwise, you just look like a fucking cunt, and someone will take advantage of that. Be it in the room, outside of the room, or a sniper, you just don't know. So move, and not move like a retard. Interrupt. Otherwise, well done guys, you did get a bit confused towards the end. But you did good.
Yeah. And in that
So,
situation,
aside
guys,
from-
go ahead, Zach.
Aside from calling that you were coming out, your inner squad communication was actually quite on point. You were talking to each other. You were telling each other what you were doing. You know, that's good stuff. Everybody knew what was going on. I think, aside from, where you were at, because you kind of got a little lost.
And in that case, guys, we have other ways of communication. Spray paint. If it's something where you guys are marking with multiple teams, or hey, we split in half, for some reason, you can always spray paint a room and saying, hey, I've cleared this or not. If you guys have to leave hostages behind like you guys did, Star and Brexit, mark that room and remember where it's at, or mark that room with that blue paint to say there's friendlies or hostages here, because you might have a follow-on team. Say we're doing an assault through a building and we have a primary assault team, which could be Raider, and then a follow-on team of Viking, and maybe, you as IRS, and you're getting the hostages. Well, where am I going to go? You're going to look for those blue X's and stuff like that. So you don't have to say, well, this room, just mark it and move on if you're part of the team, or put a glow stick down or whatever. I mean, those will last for a bit. we're going to be in and out in most of these situations. The big thing that you have to remember in CQB, you need to eliminate the threats first before you do anything else with the hostages, unless it's a situation where they need medical attention. So you go through, make sure everything's eliminated, then you can go through and start SSC and get the hostages moved and all that crap. So that's where we use things like the glow sticks and the paint. All right, that's why we say, hey, someone should carry this. When you guys do an assault like this, we have time to plan for these too, and we will be doing stuff where we're going to be planning for this, where we might get a target, and I might give you guys a couple of days as a team and say, hey, I need you to make a DA plan for this target, and you guys can be able to work as a team and work out a plan. So what we're doing here is just the basics, but planning stuff, that's all aspects here where we're seeing the issues where, like, the communication or how I'm going to do this, stuff like that. That's where that gets all fixed, because you guys would have the ability to get the intel and stuff like that to know what you're looking for and how many people and stuff like that. So if there's anything off, you guys can react to it. But, you know, from a basic standpoint, you guys did a good job. There was one point where Brexit, you were kind of by yourself. Do not, guys, do not try and go by yourself somewhere. I know it happens from time to time, but, you know, keep you in your buddy pairs. That's super important in this, because if we lose accountability on you in this situation, it gets so, like I was talking about earlier, it's dynamic and fluid. It gets so fluid that we may lose complete track of where you are and we can't find you. And say if we go out, when we go out and do the live fire stuff in the mountain tomorrow, or when we go out on deployment and we're in a city somewhere, that's a lot of ground that we have to now go back and try and find you. So just keep that in mind. You always want to be with a buddy. Alright, go ahead, Z.
Just another thing really quick as well. Sorry. If you're clearing a 2-story building, don't just say clear. Because if you say clear and you're upstairs, someone downstairs might hear it and go, oh, right, okay, it's clear, I can go, when it's not. So what you do when you've got that sort of situation going on where there's a 2-story building that needs clearing, if you're upstairs and it's clear upstairs, you shout clear up. If you're downstairs and it's clear downstairs, you shout clear down. That way, there's no miscommunication as to what's clear and what's not. Got it?
Makes sense.
You can use either or. First,
Well,
first floor clear or second floor clear, it doesn't matter.
Well, clear up and clear down is a quicker way of saying it.
Quicker. Mm-hmm. But, any questions on at least the basic stuff here that we just covered? You want to do it again, Z?
I think they get the gist.
Alright. Any questions? Alright.
Ah, Altar, that's it. Okay.
Altar.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to check my current ammo.
So Z, shall we want to set up the little house? The 2-man house, I'll show you. This one you guys want 5.56 for. If you have 7.62 you want to switch. Well, we'll do this one next, but we'll go down one more. So a little house down here between the pistol range. Have you seen in this one, Z?
What was that?
Have you seen this one?
Oh yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. That's not the entry, but yeah.
Yeah. I knew that.
Yep. So this course, gentlemen. Yep, that's fine. Is it set up Z or no?
No. I thought you meant the grenade range for some reason.
We'll go there after this, but yeah, I'll do this one. It's kind of hopping around. All right. Hallsworth.
What was that?
Hang on. Talking to Grim, he's not feeling good. But I said, hey, I need to get this from him before he goes, or gets just this weekend. Alright, so, this little course really quick, this is a 2-man course at most. Even singles. Singles are fine. This is a little bit more compact, as you can tell. You guys have seen the first mission from COD Modern Warfare, right? The first COD 4?
Yeah.
This is basically kind of based off of the tutorial mission that you do. So, Hall's built this. I know Star's done this a couple times. I don't know if you've done it, Keen. But basically what we'll do is, you can randomize the targets in there, and Z will set it up, and what we'll do is we can time you and see how fast you can clear. This is kind of more of a fun exercise kind of thing. Kind of break up the monotony a little bit.
What if I need a wee wee?
Well,
That's unfortunate.
There's a barrel, but it looks angry, so I wouldn't. Last time I rested my weapon on an angry barrel, Deuce said he put an AT mine underneath it.
Do I need to set it up, Z, or do you got it?
If you want to set this one up, I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Are you worried about an AD mine, Minnie? You can't set it off.
Yeah, Deuce said I was lucky in that regard. He meant to put a real mine, like a, infantry triggered one. But he picked the wrong mine.
Oh, bye Brexit.
Tea time again.
Yeah, if you run this, you'll want to take a break because your stamina is probably gonna be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I learned from running it. Oh, well, hell.
This thing's being stupid, come on.
Are you copying something, moving it, and then it moves the last thing?
No, it's just the way the targets are setting in the floor.
Oh, that.
No.
That is freaking amazing.
What? Are you at like 4.2 gigahertz now?
No, that to me is just foreign, where I can just literally have 6 options and just say, yeah, make mine 4.2 gigahertz on the fly while I'm playing a game. I just changed it back to default to 3.6. Well, 3.4 nominal.
What's your open up Task Manager. What's your current speed?
Current, well, 3.4 nominal. It goes turbo up to. Sorry, 3.3 is the normal, and then turbo 3.6. But it hardly ever turbos up to 3.6. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Your
Cause
phase turbos to 3.6.
Yeah.
my single core has more gigahertz than yours.
Well,
4-core has more.
Yeah, I mean
Not
that's.
hyperthreading.
Well, hyperthreading doesn't determine the frequency. That's just
I know.
how well each core interacts with one another, making it seem like you have.
Stop
Yeah.
mansplaining to him, Mini.
I don't.
You
Frequency is how
remember, I'm
fast each
also
one
a
runs.
tech guy.
Hey Z,
Yeah,
can
just-
you keep placing targets really quick in here?
Oh, what do you think I
Gotta
am?
go
Your
run
slave?
with Grim really quick. Please, I gotta go take care of Grim really quick.
Here's my pistol. You need it.
Was he the one that domed you?
And yeah, I'm gonna go get him qualified
No.
because he's gonna get off. So,
Okay.
yep, he needs to catch up. So I will go get that done.
No, it was I think Berkheimer was the one that domed me when you were three both going at it. I don't know why you were doing 3 at a time, but
Well, that's why I was confused. I didn't even know he was besides me until basically you took one in the head, and I'm like, I didn't do that, so.
I honestly thought you did it first until like Berk started going, oh fuck.
It was a perfect shot. I got the time recorded, so I'm gonna clip that.
You're recording me?
Dying. Yes.
Son of a bitch. I even see Philly flop. I don't even know how Keen managed to shoot Philly, especially when he's the target.
Hmm.
I was trying to set up a little sandbag, let's see, trench there so I could stand behind the. Wow, you forget. Behind the tables. Because at one point they had us do it so that there's targets between or behind the targets and leaning out. I kind of expected someone would dome me because I was sitting right in the middle of the target.
You were. I had to aim basically at the target's head, which was about 2 head heights above you and smaller.
What are you saying, Minnie? I have a fat head?
Basically. Why do you think it caught a bullet? I also think I heard a dong when it hit you, so. I don't know if that was. Yeah.
Must mean my head's hollow.
Right. I don't know if that was it or the bullet traveled through your head and hit the target behind, but you know. Either way, it doesn't mean much. It doesn't say much
expect
for.
level 4 armor to actually stop a bullet.
Alright, fuck nuggets.
I probably just imagined it. That sounds like me.
Minnie, you're up.
Mini, you're up. Go first.
Speed walking? Normal?
Any speed you want. I'll time you.
So basically as fast as you can, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Go out and come back. Once you're back, I'll stop the clock, and that's your best time. There we go. Days.
Alrighty. Let me know when you're ready. Am I supposed to be
Ready?
starting anywhere?
In there, you're supposed to go up to the door, and then once you
Like
open the door, it
right
starts.
here?
No, here. No, in here.
Oh.
In here. This is the ready room.
Oh, okay. I thought this is where it started.
No.
Okay, so I'm at the door.
And once it opens, that's when she'll start it.
Got it. You ready, Z?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, opening.
Shit.
Well, fuck. Okay, well. You're already dead. There's nothing there. I heard glass break. I didn't drop it. How many corners Pew pew. Damn, I had a lot of tight corners. I'm stuck. I'm free. I don't know if I got him. I think that's it. How do you know if you killed everything? Oh, fuck.
Well, unloose your cell phone. Yeah, it does.
I have a better idea. Let's do... Done. I cheated. I hopped over targets.
1 minute 59 seconds. Star, prove to me that you're less retarded.
Hey, in my defense, half of that was me getting lost.
Exactly.
Great defense, right?
Ready. Have a seat, we'll be here for a while.
I can't think. How do you know if you hit all of them?
You don't.
Oh. Hop it. That's what I had to do. See?
You did it in pretty much exactly half the time as Minnie.
Well, I got turned around because I'm like, do I have to go back out the same way I came in?
No excuses, Minnie. No excuses.
Excuses.
See, there are 2 targets that blocked the way.
Aww.
Finally, I cheated and hopped him.
Hi, King, you're next.
Well done
Big
for
boss.
volunteering. Get
Close
the
the
fuck
door.
in there.
When wait for her to be ready. Once you open the door, she'll time.
I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. Promotion.
No promotion,
Get the fuck
yay.
on with it then, Keen.
I'm ready.
Ew.
Once you open the door, the time starts.
I'm adding another minute for the retardation.
Was that how I got my extra minute?
No,
What am I
you're
stuck in?
just generally retarded.
Hey, you took a long time.
I got lost.
Minnie, I have a fix for getting lost. It's called Don't Get Lost.
I usually would use 203s. She's shooting at you. Pew pew.
Seconds faster than Star. Well done.
Those 2 targets are really annoying. I got
I
stuck on
know.
those 2 targets.
That's the point.
They added an extra minute to my time.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, I actually shot him.
Nah, she put a bullet past my left shoulder.
Get used to
I
it.
love how he doesn't even flinch.
I'm used to
I like
being
how
shot
you're
at.
not wearing any body armor, Minnie.
I'm used to being shot. It doesn't help me.
You have no body armor.
I couldn't hear. They were shooting.
Yeah. The only problem with with this building is 5.56 can go right through it.
That's better than what I normally carry, which is 7.62.
What you normally carry?
Accepted. Do it.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Z to be done with their one.
You're just gonna walk in and mow the wood down, aren't you? Just everything. You're just gonna set up, put the bipod down, mow everything, and then walk out. See, I like how he thinks. It's convenient because it's easy. You go in, you lie down, you set the bipod up, you basically cut everything in two, and then you walk out.
Or I just go in the middle and spin around while spraying.
Right, and the rate of fire on that thing is so fast, he could actually hit everything while doing that. Hi.
Hi.
We have a
Hey,
cheat.
can I do it with this thing?
No.
Well, there goes your cheat. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Sponge.
Did you kneecapped him, didn't you?
I accidentally decapped him, yes.
That weapon's
Breathe.
awesome.
Hold still. I'm trying to fucking fix you, bitch.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm such a bitch. I'm just used to it.
Well, he is
You're
used.
used to having a fucking dildo up your ass, ain't you?
How did you know? I mean, what?
What? How could this be? I like how you've shot at me 4 times now, and haven't hit me, and the one time you shoot at someone else, you hit him.
That's because Keen decided to move like a little bitch.
Hmm.
Wait, I stood still! What are you talking about?
Turned around.
Yeah, that's staying in the spot.
Shut the fuck up, Keen. You moved.
It's always my fault, isn't it?
You walked into my bullets.
my
Or
fault.
twisted into them.
I danced into them, excuse me.
Right. 360'd into him. We'll go with that.
Sure.
Hey, at least you didn't dome him because he's not wearing a helmet. You would have definitely died.
Don't give me any ideas.
I thought we were on the same side.
Not for
When?
much longer.
Be right back.
Oh my god, Star, I'm gonna shank you.
Shank me?
You know what that means?
Yes.
Keen!
Sorry!
What is he doing?
Moving,
moving.
like a little bitch.
Use the medical menu!
No, just stop fucking moving.
Sorry, Mum, jeez.
You're damn right.
I thought we called Waller Mom.
No. What?
I don't know.
When?
When?
Never mind.
So why does your helmet look like it's fucking...
Hmm?
You look stupid.
You look stupid, Star.
What do
You
you
look stupid. With that Arma 2 helmet.
Shut the fuck up.
No. Viva la resistance.
He says in French.
Viva la
One
resistance.
that only had one good resistance movement ever. And all the other times have dropped their weapons to be sold on eBay.
I swear to God, Keen, if you move one more time, you're just gonna get a bullet to the head.
But what if I need to scratch my nose?
Fuck your nose.
No thanks,
That's-
I'll pass on that.
That's how you'll scratch it.
Can I move now?
No, I just need to inject one more ketamine. No, you get to move.
No, don't use ketamine. Use the Tomade. They'll keep him down longer.
Da. Why?
See?
Did you shoot me again?
No. I
Oh,
shot
I
at
just
Star.
reopened. I
God.
reopened.
Either that or took a ricochet. If so, he's pretty unlucky.
Hey. Pretty good.
Can you at least clean up your fucking period blood, Jesus Christ?
Your fault it happened in the first place.
I'll have you know it was yours.
But you caught. What a Godzi.
Now see, the trick is to
Don't
try
mess
and
with
do
me.
it. But you gotta move the opposite way of which you think she's gonna shoot. If you guess wrong, you lose. Now see, whoever came up with that is an absolute genius.
Right?
You just now need to add a actual scope attachment for it.
No, you don't even need that. You're good as is. It works.
Did anyone get hit by shrapnel?
No.
Surprisingly, no. I think the
I'm pretty
table's
sure I
just...
saw
Dean,
blood
move
come
forward
out.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's a little
Move in front of Minnie.
Yes, move in front of me. No, I'm over here.
Where the fuck did that go?
Did you miss? You missed!
How did you
How the
miss?
fuck did
How-
I miss a
how
wall
did you
50
miss?
feet in front of me?
Wait,
The one
I
hit
didn't
Keen.
miss that time, bitches.
you didn't, but hang on. Do what you did when you missed.
No, I'm still good.
Wait, hang on,
Actually,
don't...
so-
Come on, I wanna... No. Okay, do it. How did I get hit that time?
You're fine.
Okay, so you must have just literally missed the absolute tippity top of the wall and, like, took some paint off when it missed.
Actually didn't
who
do
got
that
hit?
much.
I thought I got hit, but maybe not. I saw red flash,
Yeah,
but
me too.
my character is good, so...
I mean, all I got was a puncture, and surprisingly, I thought I was gonna get absolutely destroyed.
Move a little closer to the wall.
Okay,
Like, move, like, right up against it.
hang on.
Oh my god.
It's my leg! Tourniquet. I think he's cheating.
No, I'm not.
Oh, we won't be cheating for much longer when he's dead.
Wait, did you take a hit too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Use everything, quick clot.
Like,
I love the sound of that weapon. Not as much as the M60, but it's like right behind it.
Alright, I'm too lazy to just heal myself, so I'm just gonna probably bleed out in a second.
Have fun.
So if you're too lazy to heal yourself, does that mean I could shoot you in the face?
Not if I beat you to it.
I
He
think you should have respawned first and then came back and said that, if you can hear me. Just
I think he's dead, Jim.
yeah. Where did I leave off? It was quick clot,
Yeah, Minnie,
packing,
look, there's a shiny
elastic,
on the ground.
quick clot passed. I was on elastic.
People should know better than to challenge me.
Aha! It works. Okay.
Now if anyone asks why Keen is dead, he tried to stab me in the back.
I mean, we could go with ass tumor. Oh shit! I reopened.
Your ass tumor reopened?
Yes.
Alright, just give
I
me
gotta
5 minutes,
shove.
I'll full heal y'all.
I gotta shove a packing up there. Hang on. Let's go with this one. I haven't tried this yet. Fixed it. Field dressings do amazing things.
Are you sure it wasn't just me full healing you from...
No, field dressings fully heal it. All problems, including mental.
Good to fucking know.
I'm all set for life.
The scale on that helmet is triggering.
See, I can't look at it from where you're looking at it from. So wait, heck, can we switch? I want to see what it looks like on someone else, because I don't know what it looks like on me. Apparently, everyone has had a problem with it. Wait, I think you picked up yours.
Oh, fuck.
I think that one's mine? Yeah.
I was looking at yours and it still picked up mine. When did you pick yours up? Fuck.
Wow. Is it really only for specials? Goddamn.
Really is only for retards. Star, move.
She wants to try the retard helmet. He really won't let you pick it up?
There we go.
Oh, okay. Alright, so wait. Oh, hang on, I'm standing on your helmet. I mean...
Like, it's perfect for fitting a gas mask, but other than that...
Is it because the, like, forehead one is cut too high? And the rest of it hangs down?
It's just the straps are too big.
Ah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Wait, so why did you think it was a retard helmet?
Because it looks retarded either way.
Mikey.
I don't know.
Have
I
we
picked the
learned our
helmet.
lesson?
No.
Next
Do
time,
I
do
need to
the
shoot you in
action,
the face again?
and then claim victory.
Not if I move to the side.
Oh, see, you gotta move.
Oh shit.
Wait, he's still alive?
Yeah, he's not
What
gonna
have we
live.
learned?
He's dead, Jim. And I could save him.
I got him.
I
Stop
love
being
that
such a
Z
baby.
likes to shoot me.
No, you learned that you don't challenge a Z.
Challenge accepted. I challenge you.
So,
Dare
but
you.
you just... That's how you fix all challenge. He didn't even say what.
He pointed his gun at me and said, I challenge you, so he died. Quick,
Corner
bag him
says he's
before
dead,
Waller
Jim.
comes.
I'm out of bags.
He should have
I
one.
need bag him.
I need bagger.
No. No.
Or just take all his clothes off, it was just a rando save.
Well, if we take all his clothes off, now the crime act looks worse. Don't worry, Keen. I'll bring you back. We'll have some fun later.
What?
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 What? I didn't say anything.
What?
See, what you don't know, Z, is that I won that challenge. Because my challenge was to see who would shoot first. And you shot first.
So I won that challenge then, didn't I?
I mean, it, like, with a dice first win, there we go. and I won that.
Yeah, sure, okay.
There, body's hidden.
Yeah, I told you, you can challenge Z. You just have to do it the right way.
If anyone asks, this was the CLS course, okay?
Right.
That's why there's so much blood on the floor. Most of it Keen's. Oh, did you want your helmet back?
Probably should.
Oh, that's not a helmet.
I was gonna say, I'm like...
Okay.
You doodling in blood.
No, I'm not. That's probably is, my blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Some,
think
like...
I might have think from all the bullet wounds, do I count as a woman now?
Yes?
You'll never know the plight of women in the West. Patriarchy, misogyny, wage gap.
Ladies and gentlemen, training with Icaria.
Eamon, have I taught you the cone drill yet?
Black Lives Matter.
Z broke.
The straight face, I'm sorry.
That's it. Z's broken.
Black Lives Matter is a feminist issue. Period. Tampon tax. Pink tax.
Gunfire. That is sure to attract every Icarian. That should just be how we're called.
That is how we're being called.
We're doing his time drill for chaos really quick. So Graham, do you want me to run an example so you got it, or? One. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I explained it shit bad, my bad.
So you do.
Sorry. I know better than I do. Yeah. Yeah. Basically that way. And then when we get to 5, go back forward, down, and then basically go backwards. Sorry, horrible explaining.
Well, I swear to God, Waller needs a Waller Ease translator with him at all times.
I know.
Can we get star 1 too?
I teach people in real life, I swear.
So, Grim, practice as much as you want to until you're ready to do your time drill. And then when you want to do your time drill, just let me know.
Bad idea.
That's cheating.
Thanks for the heads up, Grim.
Did he go full auto?
Yeah.
I like it.
Alright.
Of course.
I swear to God, I will throw a grenade over that wall.
Well, I just fell off it, so hang on. Let me fix myself before you break me.
All quiet in the peanut gallery, please.
You ready, Z?
You ready?
Did you get knocked out?
Shooting for time. Go. $22.09.
That's that iron.
Yeah, I got.
There you go. Have fun with that.
49, 42.
Can you get me
What I got?
the link to the Google Docs thing, because I have a serious case of copyitis right now.
You want to shoot again, or is that?
You fucked up.
Is that your...
Yeah, I fell off.
Alright.
Waller, can I have the thingy, please?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Just stand by.
Can I inquire what this is going to basically attribute to?
It's muzzle control mainly. Muzzle control and reflexes. It trains time. It's just a cool little competition drill.
I sent it to you, Z.
Where?
Oh, I sent it to Grim. My bad.
Well done.
Wrong person. Yep. Sorry. Disregard that, Grim.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
God
probably
damn.
fine.
Okay, okay. Attitude. Fine. There. So, attempt numero 2. Do a best of 3. So, when you ready, Mr. Grimm? Is the NFL or something?
No, I'm repacking magazines.
Alright. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Shooting for time. Go. $35.81. Attempt numero 3 or rifle. Battery. Not a good idea. Or not, that's cool too.
Sir, what?
You better reload. That's my good idea.
Alright, rest of you guys are free to go. I'm gonna hop off, so Z, finish him up, and I'm gonna head out my office. So.
Okay.
Copy. Disconnecting.